life. And hi, good morning, everyone. Today, our topics are going to be very much challenging your beliefs because so far, all you have seen regarding the goal setting and what I'm going to tell you today is going to really give you a different insights, something which you might have not actually seen so far. I hope you get excited with this session. I hope you're able to listen to me well. Okay. Today's session is all about goal setting, right? What are the areas you can set your goals at? Usually, when we are talking about goal settings, everyone actually puts his financial goals or they put their career goals or professional goals. That's what they usually do. Or some people they start writing about their holidays where they want to go for a holiday. But there is more to goal setting than just this. If you want to live a life living in full energy, then you need to actually think about this eight dimensions of your life. Yes, my friends. Holistically, if you want to grow in every aspect of life, and you need to know what is this every aspect. There are these eight dimensions which were actually cleared or open to me by my guru, Dr. Rajan. So the magic is having this eight dimensions of life. You need to be aware of it and start thinking about it. Have some insights, profound thought, and then set goals for it. Okay. So if you have already set goals in this areas, well and good. If you're not, then today's class will give you some insights to start thinking on it and make your goals. Right. So what are the eight dimensions? Let me start with the eight dimensions first. The eight dimensions for anyone to set their goals are first and foremost your health. If you're healthy, your body is physically fit, then you can help other people and also take care of your family. So, the first and foremost is your health. Your health is very, very important for you. Yeah. And that's very or most neglected thing in our lives. Usually, I've seen lots of people taking action only when there is a pain which is not making them move. They don't take the signs of initiation of this pain because anything happening to your body, it does give you some signals. You need to catch that signals at the early stage so that things don't go more and more wrong. All right. So start keeping yourself in a conscious way so that you are knowing if there is a small issue in your body that can be mentally or physically both, right? So your mental and physical health is primary point to set your goals, right? And very importantly, how to be aware of it will be knowing tomorrow. So tomorrow's class is mindfulness, right? So you'll be knowing how to keep yourself available and more awareness created around your surroundings can be happening through mindfulness program, which will be tomorrow. So, anyways, that is your first goal setting aspect. So, health. Second thing is your family. The second thing is your family. You need to have your family goals, your relationships with your parents, your spouse, your kids. You need to set goals for them. You need to have set goals mutually. The, you and them together, you can set some goals. So that's the second area because if if you're actually not well or you have some mental tension, then who is the first people or the first set of people you fall to support is your family, my friends. So you need to start having some family goals. So set your family goals. Then thirdly, for you to keep healthy, you will be needing some money. To keep your family happy, you might need some money. For that, you need to have a profession. So you need to have a job, you need to have a work, you need to have a business. So that's your profession. Whatever is your interest in, whatever you're making your money in, so that's called profession. So you need to set goals in your profession. And it's said that if a person is not improving, if a person is not actually upgrading his skills over a period of 1 year, then he's outdated. That's what the corporate world is thinking and doing at the moment. And people are growing every month. Yes, in professionally they are learning new skills, they're learning something new every month, every month. But that should happen consciously. Then you'll love it. You'll just enjoy that process. So have some set goals in your profession as well, and that's what usually people are actually having in. But family and um, health first, family second, then profession, my friends. Not profession first. So if you are healthy, then your family will family goals and profession. Then the next important factor is finances, my friends. So you need to set goals in your finances. You're making money, you're taking care of your daily livings, your monthly expenses are taken care of. But what about your savings? What about your future plans regarding money? So if you want to go for some holiday, if you want to take something new items into your home, then you need to have your financial set goals. So you need to know how much you're going to save every month. As said by elders, it is very important for you to save money first before you actually spend it. Okay, so investment first, then spending, my friends. Right? So finances. Then after finances, there is the next important goal, which I don't know much people actually have set goals or not. But this is something I used to always think about, but I didn't actually consciously do it. I was doing unconsciously, and I want everyone who is watching this video to do this consciously from now. And if you have some set goals in this area, which I'm going to talk to you about, then do comment in the comments. Okay, that is intellectual growth, the growth you need to have, or the goal you need to have. The fifth one is intellectual growth. You need to you can actually read books, you can attend seminar conferences, go and meet people in your area, experts in your area. And that's how you start building more and more scenarios in your brain, and that's how you're intellectually growing. So once you are actually knowing things and you start applying things, that's when you can actually take some social responsibility and help other people as well. I repeat: health goal, family goal, professional goals, financial goals, and intellectual goals. Okay, intellectual goals. As you're intellectually grown, this is when you can start helping society as well. But it's not hard rule that you need to have set goals in this five and then go for a social responsibility. You can directly go to social responsible goals also. Okay, so once you have enough information which you can share and maybe help other people grow and learn, then you can start taking social responsibility as well. Okay, so if you're already doing social responsibilities, then fine and good, you're really doing good, great. But if you're not, then have some set goals for your social responsibility as well. You can do things like small, like Swachh Bharat, that's a social responsibility. And maybe building community urinals for people is also a community goal. And yeah, things like that you can actually think of. Or maybe a plantation. Okay, plantation, taking care of environment, all that can come under social responsibility. If you want to actually help people from their burdens, stresses, then that can also be classified as a social responsibility, my friends. Right? And personally feel, when you have all these things get together, then the next holistic point you need to consider is spiritual goals, my friends. It doesn't like I'm not really concerned if a person is atheist or non-atheist, but he need to have some spiritual journey going on in his life, because I personally believe there is something beyond our reach. There is something beyond the science, and that we might try, but you can achieve it only when you experience it. So set some goals in spirituality, set some spiritual goals as well. It doesn't depend on religion. Religion is different and spirituality is different, my friends. So keep yourself very, very intact in your spiritual goals. Start doing your meditation, work on your meditation. I like doing japa meditation. I consider that is best for that is bestly working for me. I have visualization techniques which going on. All that can be spiritual goals. Okay. Then finally, like once you are happy living being with healthy body, with your family, having a profession to work and get some money and save it, financial goals are set, then intellectually you're growing, socially you're helping people, and spiritually you're very intact and in control of your subconscious and conscious minds. Then the last important goal is wisdom. Yes, my friends. When I'm talking about wisdom, you need to be able to understand your situations around and challenging. There might be a time when things might be challenging you, right? Let me give you an example. You're actually wearing very posh clothes, right? And you are in your car, stood at a junction because of the red light, and you see a person walking. You want to go and help them. Your clothes, your status, and your texture should not actually hinder it. You should be able to go and help that person. And I call that is wisdom. And that comes after you are actually grown in all the seven areas, my friends. The wisdom what people enjoy, the freedom what they enjoy, I feel it is very much unconsciously they're using it, not knowingly. But if they start using wisdom consciously, then you will actually understand how much dependent or how much you are actually captured with this daily materialistic things, my friends. You are actually stuck in life. That's what I feel like. I was. Now I am actually consciously knowing what I'm doing, and I can break all these chains. So break these chains. Okay. So these are the eight parameters you can consider to set your goals. So I repeat them for you once again: health, family, profession, finances, intellectual growth, social responsibility, and spiritual and wisdom. Okay. Let me tell you one important statement given by Peter Drucker, my friends. The outcome of today's session is for you to take control of things, for you to be consciously aware of things. Sometimes you may not be able to control things, but you need to know that it is not in your control. You need to be consciously understanding things and take decisions so that you are happy. You might not be able to control the situations, but you can control your emotions, you can control your feelings. That's what I am talking about. I want you to be consciously aware of your emotions and feelings. Now, I like this Peter Drucker. He's a management guru for me. Only three things happen naturally in an organization. This is a statement given by him. Only three things happen naturally in an organization. They are friction, confusion, and underperformance. Friction, right? Confusion, and underperformance. These things naturally happen. They don't need any consciousness. But everything else requires leadership. Whatever you want to do in life, if you want some set output, then it needs leadership, my friends. If you want a confusion, friction, and you don't want to work or give a 100% efficiency, then you can let it go. But if you want everything to be actually working out to a better performance, not have any friction, things go smooth, and have a clarity, then you need to be actually considering this. Everything else requires leadership. Leadership is the key. Okay, this is given by Peter Drucker, and tomorrow's class is about mindfulness. That'll give you an insight how to be conscious and aware of things, and after that, we we are actually going into slowly, right? Eventually, our target is to keep yourself fit physically and mentally before you get into a market to start selling. For you to start selling, you need to know, there should not be any friction. You need to know, you need to have a clarity, and performance is very important. Not the sale, but the process you're going through to sale is important. That's what we are discussing about in the week one. So, the week one's output is to make you physically and mentally stable before you get into market. And in the week two, you'll be understanding the skill set for you to be in the market. Okay, how to sell, the skills of how to sell you'll be learning in the week two, and you'll be applying that in week three. Okay, so week one is all about your stability, emotionally and physically. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm actually doing some videos in Facebook pages also, and you can watch them in your time. But for now, concentrate on this 21 days challenge. And if you have any comments, do put it in the comments. If you have any feedback, then as I've already mentioned, give it to me on mvbabu.iucee@gmail.com. Okay. Thank you so much. See you again tomorrow on mindfulness.